Summer is upon us, so that means we're going to need some of this, we're going to need to don some of these, and it looks like, sadly, we're going to need to wear one of these. After a horror start to the bushfire season, there's every chance Australia will continue to be tinder dry, at least for the start of summer, leading to the perfect conditions for more blazes. Spring was a shocker in Australia. Lives lost, hundreds of homes destroyed, and over 1.5 million hectares of land scorched in New South Wales alone. Parts of Adelaide, Sydney, Brisbane, Canberra, Melbourne and Perth all surpassed or got within a whisker of 40 degrees in November. Adelaide's 42 degrees on 20th of November was 18 degrees above average. The reason we're having these sweltering conditions, which may well persist into summer, is because of three climate drivers swirling around our oceans. The first is the well-known El Nino and La Nina, which lives in the Pacific, but it's in what's known as a neutral phase, which basically means it's taken a bit of a siesta and is sitting this one out. That means the Indian Ocean Dipole, the IOD, which sits off the WA coast, is having a field day. The IOD is busy, it's in a positive phase and it's helping send hot air unhindered towards southern and eastern Australia. Then there's the southern annular mode, which as the name suggests is to our south. That's also sending warm air to the east coast, but cooler air to Tasmania and parts of Victoria. Indeed, aside from some absolutely blistering days in Melbourne and Tassie in spring, it's been generally cooler in these areas than other parts of Australia. The effects of the IOD usually weaken during summer, but meteorologists say it's so strong that it could still ramp up temperatures, particularly in early to midsummer. This, combined with the southern annular mode, could mean a continuation of the heat. There is a 70 to 80% chance of hotter than average summer days almost nationwide. And nights could be uncomfortable too, likely 1 to 2 degrees warmer than normal. When it comes to rainfall, the outlook is more mixed. Dry for much of December, but as the IOD weakens, it could herald a return to more average rainfall heading into 2020. Northwest Western Australia could actually exceed average rainfall. The exception though could be parts of the east coast, where moisture could still be on the minimal side. But even if the heavens do open, months of rainfall will be needed to see a recovery from the crippling dry that has afflicted much of the country. All it could take is some hot days and a strong wind to raise fears of further fires. So slip, slap, slop this summer and maybe have a bushfire plan in your back pocket too.